Cow's milk risks me pooping in my pants, so I don't like to play those odds. I've never had this brand, but my wife uses almond milk all the time, and I like goat milk and coffee a lot. This was a reply to a Facebook ad. What? Hello Redditors of the internet, Xenon here, and welcome to r/NobodyAsked. This is the subreddit where people just come out of nowhere with the weirdest responses. I'm not sure who asked for this, but let's get started. I'm just in awe of how you deal with this irritating schoolyard bully. That type is so tiring. Don't you know who I am? I'm one who tries to understand all viewpoints. One of the components of my Bachelor of Specialized Studies degree from Ohio University was philosophy and religion, by the way. Shoves degree in other person's face. Oh yes, so educated. This next one good for you, I guess? You done effed up, Aaron? And the reply, bad reference. I prefer the newer stuff they made. And the Bjorn parodies are hilarious. Especially the one where he's a femboy with a furry thing. What? For this next one, the video has nothing to do with this. There should be a time limit on accusing someone of assault. 2 years tops. Now women who've been scorned or have a feud with someone can just claim anything happened, say, 20 years ago. That's gotta stop. Clearly it wasn't that bad if a woman comes up with it 20 years later. Wow, if the video has nothing to do with this, then why bring it up at all? For this next one, that'll teach her for trying to be fashionable. I need to go get my hair colored. I'm gonna be a brunette soon, lol. And the reply? I'm more concerned about the drones casting firebombs down from drones over the Columbia Valley in northwest USA and burning out our old age forests so the mountainsides will be bald when the enemy enters the US to consume our country! Somebody needs to chill. Uberfax tweets the average married couple has sex roughly once a week. And some guy replies, I have way more sex than that in a week, but then again, I'm not married, skull emoji. Ah yes, I have very much intercourse, thank you very much. This next one's titled, I just want to see the recipe, dude. If cream cheese is cold, just place it in warm water for a couple of minutes. Also, you can wear my 18-karat gold jewelry in the shower or swimming. You can get it wet. Yeah, that's totally relevant to cream cheese and not just showing off. I wonder, what's more annoying, this or websites that show the person's entire life story before the recipe? For this next one, remember kids, education is important. It's so sad how Sean trusts his fandom so much that he shared very personal information to millions of people just to find out some of them will try to hurt him by saying mean words about it. Sean is a beautiful human being, he always was. His father is in a better place now, may he rest in peace. I hope his friends will confront him and I hope he will take a rest to clear his mind. Oh, are you talking about Jacksepticeye? Yeah, people have been saying some pretty mean things about him. And his father, rest in peace, and even in inappropriate places. To be fair, it's not his fandom trying to hurt him, it's really unfair to them to lump them in with random miserable sacks of shit passing by his channel. Yeah, honestly, I just think it's a bunch of trolls. I agree, his fandom has nothing to do with this, it's just sick 13-year-olds that want to be edgy because they lack their parents' love and affection. And then someone else comes out of nowhere, I know Pythagorean theorem! Ah yes, big brain time! It's always a perfect time for that. This next one's titled, No Axe for You. My dad gave Ma an axe, what do I use it for? At least your dad gave you something, all my dad did was leave me. Oh how sad. Dad took us to the water park. We are 24, looks like they're having lots of fun. And the reply? My husband and I are going tomorrow and get to focus solely on our own enjoyment, the joys of being child-free, heart. Okay, have fun I guess? This next one's titled, I bet a medical doctor drives this truck. Cancer dog turd. You can get cancer from dogs with colon cancer. Look what dogs do with their nose, tongue, and butt. Cancer cells. Pervert cancer. No dogs in house. Cancer dog get 10 times more cants than you and me. I have no words for this. Let's move on. For this next one, guess men and women have different digestive systems now. I think you are a mutant from your parents eating McDonald's. And the reply? Yeah, okay, I'm the mutant when a girl wanna bang a girl or dude wants to put his D in another dude's a-hole with poop in it. Girls' a-holes and guys' a-holes built different. Yeah, I'm so weird when I make a 6-figure salary. I can't find what your point is, so we're gonna move on and see if I can find it later. This next one is titled, Guy's car got firework debris from neighbors setting them off. This guy chimes in. I wash my car at least once a week, usually at the paid car wash. Guess it's not the same situation for everyone, but yeah, I wash my car regularly anyway, so from my view, doesn't look like it mattered much. It does fit the sub, I guess, lol. For this next one, found this gem on a Facebook page that sells water bottles. Thanks for sharing. I am a payroll professional. March 2020, I had to learn how to operate a furlough scheme and take money from people's salaries. I've had serious abuse for this. I'm still slowing that scheme down now, but I'm not classed as a key worker. I did buy a flask at full price though, because they're fab. Yeah, you could've just said nice water bottles, moving on. Hello, sweet cheeks. Hi, Bill. I'm no higher than I was yesterday. Do you know why a woman's coochie and a-hole are so close? That's so you can carry her like a bowling ball. Wow, that's neat. Honestly, can't find a better response than that. By the way, if you're really enjoying the video, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button and a little notification bell, but only if you really want to though. This next one was such a weird comment. It was in a Facebook group in response to a funny picture edit made by a total stranger. She used her infant's daughter's full name, first, middle, and last. Why? What's the point? You made me laugh so much that if it wasn't already on the toilet, I would have pissed myself laughing. I'd forgotten today's Saturday, so I was waiting at the clinic for callback about my daughter's, shows the daughter's full name, allergy test results, with 5 facepalm emojis. And people reacted with 4 laughing reactions. And Fizzello comments, isn't that what Facebook's for, doxing you and your friends in every submission? Don't worry about that, the Zuck has all your information. This next one was a comment to a music video. I am the funniest YouTuber of all time. I watched my latest video and laughed for 69 minutes straight. Nice. I am extremely funny, I am dangerously funny, and I have 2 girlfriends who think I'm extremely dangerously funny, and they watch all of my videos. Thanks for listening, dear guy. You're welcome, I guess? And remember guys, think twice before saying the number 69 because it can be dangerously hilarious. This next one was found on a Super Mario 3D World Challenge video. I puked while watching this video. Not because of the video, I just puked. Oh, beautiful comment, 10 out of 10. This next one's titled 9 years, mother effer. 1 month cigarette free? Congratulations. Baby steps, people, baby steps. Unfortunately, someone didn't get the memo because they replied, 9 years, mother effer. Congratulate yourself after 2 years minimum or be prepared to start the loop again. I don't think your gatekeeping is exactly gonna help here, but for this next one, this man always posts stuff like this. Okay, people next door are having sex and I'm jealous, obviously. So done with hotel stays. I mean, you could have chosen not to post this, yet you did anyway. This next one's titled Always with the extra full stops, rolls eyes. Does anyone have a few rolls of toilet paper to spare? Ah, this might have been when people were buying toilet paper by the truckloads for some reason. A few? I no longer have a spare room. It's the toilet paper room now. See what I mean? This person must have bought a truckload. I wish I had a spare room, ... I'm in a 1-bedroom unit, ... This next one is a shampoo review, trailing off into the state not paying for a rehabilitation. 3 stars, Dove you can't go wrong from 26-year stylist vet. I was a hairdresser for 26 years and do believe that professional products do make a difference in your hair, but if you're pinching pennies, as I am now after 26 years of back-breaking work, I'm forced to shop more wisely because the state paid for my surgery completely, but did not pay for rehabilitation at all, so the surgery did no good, it made it worse, but Dove is a reputable company. Sold, I give it 3 stars without even trying it. You didn't even try it, why do people even leave reviews without trying the product? It makes no sense. This next one was on an aesthetic post. Fun fact, I don't own a TV, never will. Waste of time. Ah yes, the dumb box is such a waste of time. This next one was posted on a video about piercing horror stories. My eyes are naturally the color of your contacts today. I get a lot of compliments and also people think they're contacts, but I show they are not. Okay? This next one chimes in with an off-topic kitchen problem. Throughout the entire galaxy, wood is probably more rare than diamonds. Okay, this one is actually rather profound to think about. And someone else replies, aliens invade Earth, and when someone asks them why they're here and what they want, the aliens are like, we came here to get wood. and they have to wait a minute for the humans to stop giggling. Wonder what the aliens must be thinking at that moment. And another one says, ants got into my pantry, it's so bad and we have to throw out so much food, which is such a waste. This is not something I need to deal with. Sorry, I don't have any wood for you, just ants. Someone posts 24 years around the sun today with a sun emoji and a sparkly emoji. Well, happy birthday, and the reply, too old for me, I prefer 16 to 20, yes, I'm 27. Wait a minute, 16? Hold the hell up. This next one is what happens when a review goes off the frickin' rails. 5 stars, absolutely the most stunning, beautiful kettle ever. This catalog brings joy and happiness to your heart every time you see it on top of the stove. It can be placed there as a display. In fact, this kettle is probably for display purposes only. Stunning in person, the prettiest kettle ever. Used to impress when people come for tea. Then promptly clean and dry and replace on stove for display only. Never ever let your husband use. Put something inside to discourage his use. I had mine on the stove and it made me very happy just to look at it. It's just the most beautiful kettle ever, absolutely stunning to look at. If I wanted a cup of tea, I could use my old one or plug in my fast heating electric kettle. Every day I looked this kettle on my stove, it made me happy. Pure joy to see it on a clean stove. Needless to say, my husband used it when he was sick even though he was expressly told not to. I even begged him not to, explaining how temperamental/fragile and absolutely precious it was to me. All of this was to no avail, however, because its beauty and allure was its downfall. One fateful day when I wasn't home, its siren call beckoned my husband to use it. He burnt it up with his first use. It also goes without saying, the item which was so precious to his wife, and not an item he was allowed to use, made his secretive use of it all the more alluring. He was sick and he let the water boil out of it. When he noticed that he burnt the kettle all up, he was distraught. He let it cool and tried to wash off all the burnt up spots on the outside, marring its beautiful enamel. However, he was unable to. The shame of what he had done made him promptly dry the kettle, replace it on the stove, then take the old kettle out of the cupboard, put water in it, and begin to use it, never saying anything. The next morning, upon walking up, I was horrified to see the dark marks all over my kettle. I tried barkeepers and almost everything else I had under the sink, however, to no avail. I was unable to restore the beauty of my precious kettle. Oh, what a tragedy. The kettle may never see its beauty shine again. This next one is just reminiscing, and I'm also wondering what fascist pantaloons would be like. Name something you and your grandma used to watch together. My grandma was evil and never knew my other grandma. She abandoned my mother, so nope, no movies or anything. Just a terrible childhood with evil family. Honestly, I kind of feel bad for this person. We go to r/aw for this next one. How old is the cat? The reply? The eyes being hazy and white is due to cataracts. If I am not mistaken, the lenses are subluxated. Right eye also looks like it had recurring ulcers. My guess is that there's also high ocular pressure in both, unless the cat is on drops to lower it. This guy likely would have been a candidate for surgery and lens replacement earlier on. Now my guess, would have to confirm with optic nerve testing, is cat is permanently blind and would probably benefit from bilateral enucleation eye removal. Vet tech with several years in ophthalmology practice. Yes, it is possible to do cataract surgery on animals. Yeah, but like, how old is the cat? You still haven't answered the question. This one might have replied to the wrong thing. Honestly, I think someone may have asked a question concerning the cat's eyes. This next one was in a new Clash of Clans update video. I'm not hating, but like, who puts 4 air defenses right beside each other? And the reply? Not a big game fan, but I make mini movies if you're interested. Smiley face. Looks like someone's just advertising their channel here. And now we have another one from r/aw, this time even more out of nowhere than the last. His nose looks like it's a meter long. A meter? How many bananas long is that? About 10 bananas, but it depends on the size and where it came from. My bananas are usually 8 inches long and they come from the land down under, you know what I mean? Are you trying to compensate for something, kid? No one cares. I know it's a banana joke thread, but this person took it in a whole different direction. This next one was just trying to look at reviews for frog figurines. My eyes! I ordered this on April 20th, 2021, and there was a delay due to human error and didn't get my order until May 14th, 2021, but the seller made up for the inconvenience, 3 exclamations. I love the frogs that I ordered, they are perfect for what I wanted, 5 exclamations. My husband got me the figurines of the 2 frogs because of a childhood story I told him about something I did as a little girl, which is, when I was little I would play in the creek near my house and catch frogs. One day I didn't have a bucket to put the frogs in that I had caught, so I just put them in my panties to take them all to show my mom and dad that we're sitting on the front porch watching me play in the creek. So needless to say, I had to have these tiny frogs to go in the panties of the figurine that my husband got me to preserve that memory. That's quite a bizarre little story there, and did you see the frog figurines? What the hell? This next one comes with absolutely no context. I'm busy for 40 minutes. Wound up not running. Yes, but not more than $100. Were you trying to reply to someone and they just ended up being tweets or what? This next one's a 3rd degree black belt, guys, watch out. I have downvoted your comment. Why? Obviously they weren't boxing. I'm a 3rd degree black belt in Taekwondo with my girlfriend. My father's a boxer and when he saw this comment he laughed out loud. Their forms are horrible for being, quote, boxers. They only threw 1 punch. This fight could have been over in seconds if I were there. First I, who happens to also have an IQ of 147, would have countered that boy's first punch, kicked his knee inward, broke his jaw with a powerful uppercut, then rip off his balls. What? This shows I'm the alpha in this situation. Calling these boys, quote, boxers is an insult to actual boxers. There is a lot to unpack here. r/I'm very smart, r/nobody asked, r/quit your bullshit, r/copy pasta. And don't forget r/I'm very badass. Though honestly the way it's written sounds more like a troll. And this last one is a verified purchase, but I'm kinda confused here. 1 star, I'm a 56-year-old former law enforcement professional who has no interest in watching trolls. Maybe it's showing up as verified because they bought it as a gift. Or he watched it and enjoyed it, but just doesn't want to admit it. Anyway, after a very unnecessary video, I'd like to thank all of my patrons, especially Cole Pollock, Henry Jeff Mickelson, Catalin Cormetti, Seth Southwell, Spoonie the Rogue, That Ducking Bug, The Lonely Galoomba, and Benjamins. You can join in the link below, and thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like. If you have something interesting to say, don't forget to comment. And if you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe and hit the little notification bell. See you guys next time.